What's up, Danksters? It's almost 420, guys. That's right. We're counting down to the greatest time of all time, 420. And we're playing. We're going to get high. And we're going to play a little Who's the Snitch? That's right, guys. Are you? Is it you? Are you the snitch? That's a great game to play in jail. If you ever go to jail, they say, hey, let's play Who's the Snitch? Not a fun game to play in jail. Anyway, guys, we're going to be playing Who's the Snitch. This is the great game where we get high. We have a little video of a fictional cannabis transaction that happens, and we have to figure out who's the snitch. That's right. I'm not the snitch. Steven, how you doing? Lonnie, how's it going? Harvey Hooligans, how you doing? We got the strain review. We got Blinker Challenge. We got the ball. I got it loaded, ready to rock and roll, guys. Who's ready to get high with me? I know I am. Hopefully you are too, guys. We're going to have a great show, great day. Buckle in, kick the fires, and light the tires, guys. Kick the tires and light the fires, because it is almost 420, guys. We go live in 2. Make sure I got my lighter on me. I do. And we are in Chicky Check. We go live in 2. Let's do it, guys.
Get ready, get set, because it's
time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax,
because it's time to go live across the world.
Because it's 420 somewhere.
And boom, we are live. How's everyone doing out there, guys? We're getting ready for the greatest time of all time. That's right, guys, 420. Boy, I was just watching. Speaking of true crime, today is True Crime Thursday, brought to you by the dailydank.com, guys. That's right. Woo. A little perkin'. A little soury. Pucker power, baby. I was watching this show right before we started this one about that El Salvadorian prison. Holy shit. That ain't no joke, man. That ain't no joke at all. They say those dudes are there forever. Ain't never getting out, who are in that gang unit. And they showed where they live in that cage, man, how they take a shower, what they're eating. I've seen worse food, so I mean, whatever. They get no meat at all. No chicken, no beef, nothing. They get an egg for protein. They get rice, beans, and tortillas in like a little dish, and then they make like the burritos or whatever, tacos. Um, but fuck, man, showers is like a big trough, and you got to pick up a bucket or your cup, and you're washing yourself like with all the other dudes in a trough. Like you're not in the trough, you're outside of the trough. Like you don't no privacy whatsoever. Yeah, same here. And that's like you, man. I did some time, and I didn't do that kind of fucking time. Holy shit! And there's no individual bed. At least you had your own bed. You're just like sleeping on slabs. And they showed what it was like to go to the hole. I would be okay. They say 14 days is the max, and no one's ever made it 14 days. It's just dead black except for a vent in the sky, which makes sense because if you don't get any sunlight, you go blind. I learned that during a mine tour one time. But I don't know, man. I still would be. You're crammed in there, a bunch of sweaty dudes, and no time for nothing. I might fuck 14 days dead black silent or fucking just the private. I might be okay with 14. I might make it. I might make it. To be away from all that, even in fucking darkness, I just might make it, man. 14 days. I was an only child though, so you know that happens. We're okay with being alone. We're very okay, guys. All right, we got about a minute, guys. We're 420. I showed you what I'm getting into. A little Roller's Delight loaded with some THC diamonds. I put some Cali Kush Cali Crumble in the middle because it's Kush. I'm doing 14 days in my office. I always thought house arrest, not that that's what you're doing, but you're just stuck in office. But house arrest never seemed bad to me. Anyway, guys, let's blow it up. Let's blow it up. It is 420. Blow up what you're smoking on. Was your 420, man? Mine was good. Mine was good, guys. It's getting warm. It's getting warm again. I think we got one more cold front coming through, and then that should be about it. It should be about summertime, guys. Oh man, summertime's the worst time out here. Whew, 120, 130. I got a new swamp cooler trying to keep that electric bill down. Holy moly, man. That is a bitch. That is a bitch. Because we need money for weed, not electricity. All right, guys, let's get into the strain of the day. Here we go.
All right, stoners, today's strain of the day is a certified legend, Pineapple Express. If you haven't tried this one yet, where have you been? This sativa-dominant hybrid is a cross between Trainwreck and Hawaiian, delivering an energizing, euphoric high that keeps you motivated, creative, and stress-free. Flavor-wise, it's tropical paradise in a blunt, sweet, juicy pineapple with citrus and earthy undertones that make every hit smooth and refreshing. The high? Expect a wave of uplifting energy, followed by a mellow, happy buzz that keeps you chill but functional, perfect for daytime use or getting stuff done. With limonene and myrcene leading the terpene profile, Pineapple Express boosts mood, relieves stress, and keeps you feeling good all day long. So, what do you think? Is Pineapple Express in your top strains? Drop a comment and let us know. And for more Dank content, hit up thedailydank.com and check out the Healing Center of Needles for the best strains in the game. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more top-tier cannabis drops.
Captain Kush in the house. That's what we're going to start doing from now on, guys. Adjust your volumes, because every time Captain Kush steps into the house, guys, he's going to get greeted. Remember Norm? Norm used to walk into the bar at Cheers and it'd be like, Norm! So we're going to, every time Captain Kush makes an appearance, we're going to go, Captain Kush! Kind of like Captain Caveman. Remember Captain Caveman back in the day? That was a good one, man. That was a good, Hanna-Barbera had some weird fucking cartoons, let's be honest. And Captain Caveman, he was one of the weirder ones. What about Jabberjaw? Like, I don't know. Hanna-Barbera had the weirdest fucking. They did. You know what? Before we do in this blinker challenge, I'm gonna Google that. Hanna-Barbera's weirdest cartoons. Barbera. Hanna-Barbera's strangest animals cartoons. There we go. Let's see. Some of the strangest includes the Chattanooga Cats, the Partridge Family 2020 AD. What the fuck? There's no way that's real. There is no way that's fucking weird. That's real. I gotta see this for myself. We gotta hang on. The Partridge Family 2020. What did I say? 2200 AD. There is no way it's a real fucking thing. Oh my God, this is a real fucking thing. How do we get high and we come across the craziest shit? We come across the craziest shit. I guess we do the intro, and then maybe we will check out some of the show. I don't know. This is weird. All right, who's ready? Who's ready? Let's check this out. Do you remember this one, Lonnie? Lonnie, I don't remember this one.
Cities rising in the sky, freeway traffic jetting by. Future's here for us to see. It's 2200 AD.
And they haven't aged at all, the Partridge Family. Danny Bonaducci.
It's the Partridge Family, showing us how it's gonna
Jetsons
be.
meet
The
the Partridge Family.
Loving it all and having a ball in 2200 AD.
Okay, then. I guess that would be one of the weirdest commercials. Oh, man, weirdest Hanna-Barbera cartoons. I actually was friends with Susanna Conroy, was her name. She was the little redheaded girl in Partridge Family. She managed a Halloween store, not Spirit. She managed Halloween City. I worked one season for Halloween City way back in the day. And she was my manager. And we were bullshitting. And I remember I was in I was in the film festival. I think we had Dream Date in the Laughlin International Film Festival, and she was like telling me, like basically like casually being like, "Oh yeah, when I was in Hollywood, no, 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 when I did the show, no, no." And I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" So I looked her up, and lo and behold, she was that little girl, man, telling me that she was still making residuals on The Lovely Bones. Remember that movie, The Lovely Bones? There's a scene from the Partridge Family in the movie playing on the TV. She got a residual check for that. How cool is that? She's since passed away. God bless her soul. Great, great woman. Great friend. Really a great friend. You know, I didn't know her for long, but she was a good friend, man. Looked out for people. So big shout out to her. I wish she was still around. I would talk to her about this horrendous cartoon. I would talk to her about this horrendous cartoon, guys. Oh man. All right, who's up for a little blinker challenge? I know I am, guys. I got the bong ready. So what we got here is a lung infection. No, what we got here is um Roller's Delight, guys. I filled the bowl to about yay big right there. And then I put a layer of Cali Crumble in there. And then I put more weed on top of that, more Roller's Delight. And the Roller's Delight is THC A infused as well, guys. So diamonds, like diamonds, diamonds in the sky. Um, and we are going to hit this bad boy. See if I can get it in 4 hits. Would you care to join me? Then we're gonna get high and play Who's the Snitch? Harvey Hooligans. I ain't saying no names, Harvey Hooligans, but Harvey Hooligans. All right, guys, it's time for the Blinker Challenge.
Got the podcast cranking loud, haze arising. It's 420 somewhere, eyes are blazing. One hand on the wheel, other on a vape. Brian stepping up, can he show his shape? Blinker challenge, lights glowing red, holding breath till you think you're dead. Who's the champ? Who's the king of smoke? Taking drags till your lungs near choke. Blinker challenge, lights glowing red, holding breath till you think you're dead. Who's the champ? Who's the king of smoke? Taking drags till your lungs near choke. Blinker challenge showdown, who's gonna fall? Brian in the running, he's giving it all. But the clouds rage in the stratosphere. Champion haze, the smoke out seer.
Harvey Hooligans. That's why I have a video. So you can watch the video as I cough it off. Oh man. So I got the move wrong, guys. The move is actually 1, 2, 1, or it's a 1, 2, and then you go 1, 2, and then back 1, 2, 1, 2. So if anyone's looking for the move set of the dance on the video, that's what it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so we got our chord, and then jazz hands. Don't forget jazz hands at the end of that. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. All right, who's ready to get into this, guys? This is actually pretty fire weed. I'm happy with this. I loving this bong too, man. Only bummer is if there's too much THCA or crumble, this fucking little spout here will start spitting up resin like honey, like a honey dipper. Oh man, you can show us when you hand out tacos. That's right. I will be handing out tacos Cinco de Mayo, guys. Dankos, calling them Dankos, guys. What it is my birthday is so huge. In Mexico, they celebrate it 2 days early. And so we are as well, guys. Cinco de Mayo. Get on down there. We're going to be having a good time. We might be debuting Dank Nation Radio. Maybe. There's a chance. There's a chance. might be debuting Dank Nation Radio down there, guys. I'm working on it. All right. What else am I working on? Is this lovely bowl of marijuana. All right, who's ready for an afternoon toke? I know I am, guys. Let's do this. We'll do some little jet flying, limousine riding, son of a gun. All right, we started today in Casa Wilson. Nice. I'll be hitchhiking to get there. Cinco de Mayo. We start today. Nice. So I got to start it early, man. All right, Tip W. Where's your tacos at, sir? All right, here we go. Get your beer out, Timmy. All right. Woo! All right, let's do this, guys. Remember, the first hit does not count. You're stoking the fire. And why is my arm fucking? I'm just having my arm hang up here. Hang on. All right, that one doesn't count. Ooh, bit me a little bit. All right, here we go, guys. Woo! Oh, that was a little heavy. All right, can we do it? One or two more hits? Ooh, shit, it's hot. No wonder it's red. All right, hang on, guys. I think I'm going to get it in 4. Oh, man. Failure, and I got sweaty pits. Failure, guys. Oh, man. But I got high, so I'm good. I'm good to go. All right, who's ready? Who's ready to play? Who's the snitch, guys? I know I am. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Sorry, guys. Woo, I'm a little high. On that one. All right, guys, it is time to play Who's the Snitch? Let's do this thing.
Who's the Snitch? Operation Skunk Drop. It's 420 somewhere. Show. True Crime Game Edition, presented by The Daily, Dank.com, and the Healing Center of Needles. Intro. Set up the game. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to It's 420 somewhere, and you know what time it is? Who's the Snitch? We've got a brand new twisted tale of high-stakes hustle, sketchy characters, and one rat hiding in the smoke. Your job? Listen close, because by the end, we'll ask you to drop your guess in the comments. Who's the Snitch? Light one up. Let's begin. Part 1. The Crew. It's 2016 in Yermo, California, a desert town hotter than a dab rig at a festival. A crew of 4 stoners turned small-time smugglers are running an underground drop route from the desert airstrip to dispensaries in LA. They call it Operation Skunk Drop because instead of dropping bombs, they're dropping pounds of premium green from skydiving instructors turned smugglers. Here's the lineup. Ricky Jetpack Garcia, ex-Air Force, current stoner pilot with PTSD and a Bob Marley tattoo on his neck. He's the pilot and planner. Leah Cookies Jones, grew up trimming in Humboldt, now runs the Weigh and Bag. Low-key genius, loyal to the soil. Marcus stacks fields, local DJ and part-time bud tender, handles street distribution, loves selfies, always live streaming. Darnell Ghost Taylor, muscle, quiet type, always wears shades, ex-con with connections in Barstow and a mysterious past. One of them is about to flip. Part 2. The deal goes wrong. The latest drop is their biggest ever. 40 pounds of Alien Berries OG, stuff that hits like a UFO. Ricky flies it in under radar. Leah seals and weighs it. Marcus sets up the buy. Darnell watches the buyer's crew from the alley. But as soon as the buyer shows up, 5 unmarked vans roll in. DEA, guns drawn, everyone scrambles. Ricky hops a fence and disappears. Darnell vanishes in the chaos. Leah and Marcus are arrested on the spot. Someone tipped them off. And the feds? They knew exactly when, where, and what was going down. That drop was burned from the inside. Part 3. The interrogation begins. Leah doesn't talk. She demands a lawyer and stares dead-eyed at the agents. Marcus, totally different vibe. He's pacing, shaking, says it's a setup, blames Darnell. But here's the twist. 2 days later, both of them are released on bail. No charges filed. Weird, right? Ricky and Darnell are still missing. But here's where things get weirder. Part 4. The clues start to surface. Clue number 1. A burner phone is found near the drop zone with texts to a mystery contact saved as FedEx. Last message? It's confirmed. Drop is tonight. Ricky's in the air. 10:42. Clue number 2. Darnell's truck was found abandoned 2 counties away, with his wallet and ID still inside. No signs of struggle. Almost like he vanished himself. Clue number 3. A TikTok pops up the next week on an alt account. Marcus, in a car, rapping about haters, flashing stacks of cash, with a bag of Alien Berries OG on the seat next to him. It's deleted an hour later, but not before it gets screenshotted. Part 5. Final twists and suspicions. Fast forward 2 weeks. Leah moves to Oregon, starts working legally at a licensed grow. Marcus? His account goes dark. No one sees him again. Ricky resurfaces 6 months later in Colombia. He claims he got tipped off just in time and blames Leah for the setup. Darnell? Still gone. No arrests, no sightings. And that burner phone? Linked to a prepaid card? Purchased by someone in a hoodie at a liquor store 2 blocks from Marcus's DJ gig the night before the raid. Wrap up. The game begins. So here we are, stoners. One of them snitched. One of them burned the whole crew for immunity, cash, or maybe something worse. Was it? Ricky, the ex-military pilot who disappeared overseas? Leah, the Humboldt loyalist who walked away clean and quiet? Marcus, the flashy live streamer with a little too much post-bust confidence? Or Darnell, the ghost who vanished without a word, maybe running from the law, or maybe playing both sides? Drop your guess in the comments. Who's the snitch? What's your theory? And remember, trust no one who smells like burnt wire and bubblegum kush. Outro. Final hit. This has been Who's the Snitch? Brought to you by thedailydank.com. Shout out to the Healing Center of Needles for keeping your sesh clean, even when your crew isn't. We'll see you next time for another tale of loyalty, betrayal, and loud smoke. Stay lifted, stay sharp, and watch your 6.
Boom. That was a good one, man. That was a really good one. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Ricky, the pilot. You know what? The fact that the text message was like Ricky's in the air or whatever, I think that eliminates him a little bit. What about Leah? She went back to work at the Grow, man. I don't know. Marcus. My money could be on Marcus or Danelle, but Marcus, the fact that he posted a big stack of cash with the weed, then it got deleted later on. I don't know. And then Darnell, who just vanished, man, just boom, gone. Was he a cop? Was Darnell a cop the whole time? Was he undercover Jones? Oh shit. We don't talk about undercover Jones enough on this show. Undercover Jones got my cousin once wearing a fake mustache and a beard. Not my cousin. That would have been hilarious. But the guy he sold dope to was wearing a fake beard. I remember I could fry like I was like, dude, what happened? Like he had went to jail. I think he actually came. I was in jail when he went to jail. I think so. He actually showed up when I was in there, and I was like, dude, what happened? And he was like, I sold some dope to this guy. I'm like, who? And he's like, he was undercover. I'm like, that's weird. Why would he do? I don't know. He was even wearing a fake beard. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. I just thought he was a fucking weirdo tweaker. The beard kind of sold it for me that he was a weirdo. So I just went ahead and sold to him. And I remember one time, me and my buddy Wade were going to the bar. This was I don't know, about 20 years ago. Wow, fuck, man, that's a long time ago. Holy shit, probably 15 years ago. But anyway, um, and we stopped by that Circle K in Bullhead City. I'm going all local on you guys. So many people who aren't local anymore. I think we got more who aren't local than we do local now. But yeah, we went to that Circle K. So where we live is we live on the Arizona side, and then there's a river, and if you cross the river, you get into Nevada, and that's where Laughlin is with the gambling and all the things, all the sin, honey. Right across the river. So we were getting ready to head over across the river, and we stopped at this Circle K. That's probably about a mile and a half from where you have to turn to get over into Laughlin. And I don't know what we were doing. We're buying something. And we come walking out, and this guy was geeked out of his mind, man. And I've been there, so like I can't really. Oh God, that's the most. You know what? I'll say the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. High on fucking crank. I will save that for a whole different show. Oh my God, I don't even know how I walked out of fucking. Anyway, this is up there. This is up there. This guy probably feels like I feel. He this guy was like wearing a chain shirt that he made, but don't think of it like Scott Steiner or George Michael. Like it was he literally got dog leashes, like the chain from dog leashes, and he like kind of put them together in a certain way. Like it resembled a shirt ish. Otherwise, he looked like he fucking just escaped from some medieval prison. And he was standing outside. I remember we walked in, and I was like, kind of corner of my eye. I'm like, that was weird, but I didn't think nothing of it. So as we were walking out, he was standing there, and he's like, huh, 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 like like he wanted us to compliment on his fucking custom chain shirt. Oh man. Oh, that's the kind of crazy shit that used to go down back in the day, man. Um so you know things that you think are good are not good. Not good at all, man. Um I don't know, there's a lot of former addicts in the house, and I hate to glamorize it, or I hate to bring up war stories and like get us all, I wouldn't say jonesing, but those are crazy days. Sometimes you're like, oh man. And sometimes you're like, oh fuck, like like I said, wearing a chain out in public. um what was I gonna say? How many times had you thought someone was an undercover cop? Like I was saying, Marcus on this how many times do you think someone was an undercover cop, or you heard through the grapevine? So I had an orange van, a '76 Dodge van on rims, and it stood out. And at the time, I didn't think nothing of it because I was a teenager. But then once I got in the scene, I realized how much it stood out and how cops started watching it and stuff. I'm like, oh fuck, man. Um, thing was a magnet. But there for a minute, there was a rumor that I was a cop, or not me per se, because no one knew who I was, but that it was a cop van, like that. It's whoever drives that's undercover. Didn't last long. Like I never got any shit for it. No one ever confronted me or nothing like that. I had just heard it through the grapevine, like, oh, dude, yeah, they for a minute they were saying that thought you were a snitch and whatever, like undercover. There was a guy who went to our church, local guy, Frank Benavides. What's his? The Harvey might know that name. He was an undercover cop for a while, local, and I guess made a bunch of busts. I was just a kid, man. Um, I don't think he knew much about much though. So when I was, I've told this before, and it is True Crime Thursday. When I was, I don't know, about 16, 17. I was hanging out with these guys, and these guys claimed some gang or whatever. Um, uh, I don't even remember. So they'd come over, we'd hang out in my front yard because I wouldn't let these fucking animals in my house. So, so we'd hang out in my front yard, and we had trees. And just out of boredom, the guy would carve his initials and then his little gang thing in the tree. Like, whatever, you're just fucking you're doing whatever. And I remember that Frank Benavides had come over to the house and saw it and was like, now your house is a gang tag and they own this house now. And no, what? It's a fucking 15-year-old kid fucking bored with a little pocket knife fucking thinking he's cool. But they own your house now. Fucking idiots. Oh man. My Wi-Fi is called Surveillance Van 23. I love it. You gotta keep them on their toes, man. You gotta Birdland Mafia. There you go. What is what's the section of town called, Lonnie? You're going through I'm trying to think where El Palacio used to be. Is that what it was? El Palacio or Casa Serrano, whatever, the Mexican restaurant across the way over on those. Man, I'm sweating like a big dog from that hit. Ooh, look at that, guys, sweating. I need some armpit tampons. Um, um, across the train tracks. What is that section of town called, Lonnie? That looks like a fucking suspect place over there. Holy shit. I've never gone down in there, but I've always thought that looked like a suspect place. Lonnie's like, that's where I live. No, I know where Lonnie lives, so never mind. uh, anyway, guys, that was fun. So, blow up those comments. Let me know who you think the snitch is. We will talk about it tomorrow morning on the Wakey Bakey Morning Show, guys. We'll do that. Man, I can't believe this week already fucking flew by. Holy guacamole. Um, yeah. Wow. What do we got cooking this weekend, guys? Man, oh, me and April, man, I'm sweating. I'm sweating a lot looking at myself here. Um, the ghetto, he says. um, me and April for her was kind of, I guess, a combination of both of our birthdays. She had a little money at one time, and she bought us tickets. We're going to see on Saturday Post Malone and Jelly Roll. Um, yeah, it's already May. Wrap your head around that. I know, it was crazy. Yeah, we're going to see Jelly Roll and Post Malone on Saturday. So looking forward to that. You know, I'll shoot a lot of video there, guys. I've never really given either band or either guy a chance. Really, I couldn't tell you any of their songs. I hear Jelly Roll's pretty good though. So yeah, repairing RC, getting ready for my own fun. I don't know how to take that, Harvey Hooligan. What's that? Green Day song, Longview? Oh man, TJ Flats. Oh man, in Orlando, thinking about going to the Riverside and seeing some fake you. I'm high. Let me see something real quick. I'm have to Google. Hell yeah! What do we got, Steven? I'm gonna do a set of stand. I'll be working. I'll be in Florida. Nice, man. What part of Florida? In Orlando. That's fucking awesome, man. I am trying. I don't know how. I'm trying to get to Orlando for Halloween Horror Nights this year. I think I really, me and April kind of set a goal to get up there um, and check out Halloween Horror Nights. I've never been to Orlando at all. I've never been to Disney World. Never. Oh, reggae. They're a reggae band. I can't pronounce their name because I'm high. But are they performing at the Riverside? Nice, nice. At the pool. Riverside has a nice pool too. Um, yeah, I'm gonna try to get up there for Halloween Horror Nights. Since I'm not going back to Spirit this year, I'm like, man, you know what? That opens the door. Lonnie, I told Brian not to make fun of me when I cry. Oh, she's listening. She's listening. Oh man. Yeah, so it's gonna be a good time, guys. I'll make sure I record it. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I've never really given either of their music a chance. I'm old, man. I'm stuck in my little zone. But maybe it'll open some doors, man. Um, I was telling April, this is the first real, I don't want to say real concert because I've seen like Kid Rock, I've seen but I guess popular artist, like someone who's actually touring to promote an album versus someone doing their set in Laughlin, Nevada. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Um I gotta, I'm gonna have to listen to this, man. You know what we should do? I should do a show where Stoner reacts listening to Jelly Roll for the first time. I should do that. I did hear one song. He sang it was on Tulsa King. You guys remember that episode with Tulsa King? I did hear that song. So I guess it wouldn't be for the first time. For the first time, boo. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm gonna have to listen to this now. Now I've heard he has a great backstory. I hear he's kicking ass, and then Post Malone, like he's kicking ass. Um, Switching gears, staying relevant, man. For a young man, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Invite him to call in. I'll throw it. I'll tweet at him and be like, "Hey, we're going to see you. You want to come on the show, the old show?" Boys the Men. I went to that show. I went to that show, Lottie, and I still remember. I remember it plain as day. I was probably 4 or 5 rows back. Riverside Casino isn't that big. Um, and they were handing out roses to the ladies. And one of my high school girlfriends, I wouldn't even say that, a girl that I dated in high school, whatever, was in the front row. And they were handing out roses. And you just see this giant ham hock come freaking rolling up, knocking like Bigfoot, knocking everyone fucking out of the way to get her own. Give me a rose. Times had changed. Times had changed, is all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying, guys. Oh man, oh man. Oh god, it's spam. Thank God. All of a sudden I saw a new account. I'm like, oh shit. Who's fucking uh who did I insult? What group is gonna be coming after me? Um, all right, guys. I am gonna get out of here. Oh man, yeah. So we got a great time. Post Malone. Can't. Yeah, first time going to see a big arena show too. Yeah, it's a big. April, are you still on here? Is it T-Mobile or is it where the Raiders play? Allegiance Field. I gotta look it up just in case she's not on here. Um, might be my first arena show ever. I guess both would be pretty freaking big. No, we what did we did? Bank One, Allegiant. So Bank One would be a stadium. Yeah, technically. Allegiant's a lot bigger though. A lot bigger. Um, but then again, like when we went to then again, um, when we went to it was Green Day, Smashing Pumpkins. Not to say, I mean, I wanted to see Green Day for the for the love of my life. I wanted to see Green Day for the first time, but again, they're not irrelevant. They're not pushing a new album, touring, or maybe they were, and just their stupid coffee, their punk rock coffee that they're selling. I don't know why it offends me so much. I watched a documentary about them, and the whole issue was selling out, and them signing with the record label was a big deal. And I got it. They were ahead of the curve. They did what they did. Pretty cool story. But then, like, you see punk rock coffee with a mascot, and you're like, Jesus, you guys sold out. You just didn't sell out a little. You sold out all the way. And I don't know. I don't know. Make your money. I guess make your money. Um, yeah, make your money, guys. I don't know. We get old. Priorities changed. Who's fucking still battling the same shit they were battling in their 20s? Like in they didn't sell out, guys. They bought in. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. All right, guys. I am gonna get on out of here. That's right. Um excuse me. I'm gonna get on out of here, guys. I gotta realize I could sweat like that. Oh man. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night. I will see you in the morning, guys. Wakey Bakey Morning Show. We're gonna find out who the snitch was. So make sure you're tuning in. I'll post it on the community page too, guys. All right. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your day. All right. Take care, guys. I will see you on the flip side.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Appreciate it, guys. We'll see ya.